everybody, I'm here today with this video particularly for college girls or high school girls who are getting ready to go off to college next fall. And I know it's only March, but I figured I'll come to you with this video before everyone gets in the whole packing for college frenzy, to give you enough time to gather all of this stuff. I came up with the idea for this video. I was in CVS and came across a foundation that I absolutely love my freshman and sophomore year of college before I got all fancy smancy with higher end stuff. When I went off to college, I was definitely not into makeup like that. Like, you would be super lucky if you saw me in eyeshadow and colored lip gloss. I was just a straight lip gloss girl, and that was pretty much it. But when I got to college, I found myself in situations where, there were events where I may have wanted to look a little bit more polished, like convocation, coronation, group presentations for class, that type of thing. So, with that being said, I pulled some staples that I have around here and some that I don't, just to show college girls or high school girls getting ready for college some of the things that they can get to start with. And the first thing I want to note is that none of this stuff is above $10. Like, for each item, it's all under $10. Some are even under $5. So that's real good. And I would not suggest anybody buy high-end cosmetics when you're going to college unless you have your own room or you have a way to protect your stuff. Time and time again, I saw people's stuff get taken, stolen out of their rooms, or messed up, in revenge of whatever the case may be. The very first thing I want to talk about is the foundation that I saw in CVS and fell in love with all over again. It's the Covergirl Queen Collection Natural Hue Liquid Makeup, and my color is Q720. This is what it looks like. Hopefully you can see that with all the light in the background. And it is an awesome foundation that is very light, and there are so many colors, in this collection, so it's very easy to find your color. And if you're familiar with the higher end stuff, then you know that sometimes, it's very hard to find your shade. You have to sit there and try on all of these shades, and even then sometimes you're in between. This one matches my skin almost exactly. This is what I have on my face now, actually, and it doesn't really look like I have much on my skin. I like that in the foundation, so that's why this is my go-to, even with my high-end stuff. Like, I use Lancome Paris Tint Idol, I think it's called. It's like a 24-hour full coverage type of makeup. I love that, but I'll probably grab for this a lot more, especially since it's starting to warm up and summer's right around the corner. This doesn't make me feel like I'm going to melt at the end of the day. It's just really light, and, I get the coverage that I want, so it's a good foundation for me. Underneath that, this wasn't out when I was in college, of course, but it's something new that I found that I think would be pretty great for everybody. This is what I use as my primer. It's the Maybelline New York Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. It does help to erase the pores, and it also creates a really good barrier between your skin and the makeup, so it kind of protects your skin and makes your makeup look even better than if you just put it on your bare face. So with that said, let's move along to brushes. Now, I like e.l.f. brushes, and I'm going to talk more about e.l.f. later in the video, but I like e.l.f. brushes as an inexpensive option to expensive brushes, because a lot of them are just as good as the expensive brushes. And e.l.f. actually has two different kinds. So this is the e.l.f. Studio brush, or e.l.f. Professional, I think is what they call it. And then these are just well, no, that's not. This one says e.l.f. Professional too. But there are two brands. This one will be like $1 per brush, and then this one is like $3 a brush. So I think this is the Studio one. But both of the brushes say Professional. I don't remember what it's called exactly, but if you go on their website, you'll see a black one and a white one, and there's like a couple of dollars of difference. So this is definitely one brush option I have. They are really similar to some of the higher end brushes, But I would definitely say buy a few and figure out which ones you like, because some of them are kind of harsh and some are really soft. Like this one is soft on my skin. I think it's my other like wider face brush that's kind of harsh, so I don't really like to use that one. And these are really soft, so I have a bunch of these brushes. You can buy them, I think, Target, maybe Walmart, and of course on their website. So that's a good option there. And if you want to buy off of their website, I suggest you Google some of their promo codes, because they always have discounts on things, and you can get a nice haul from e.l.f. and end up with a lot of stuff for hardly any money. Another brush option that I like is EcoTools, and this one is actually the EcoTools by Alicia Silverstone, and it came in a kit. My sister got it for me, but these are inexpensive brushes that feel so good, and then, you know, it kind of helps the environment and stuff, so that's an added plus. Those are the brushes that I like to use that are inexpensive. Moving along to like other type of makeups. These are really good, especially if you do not know how to apply makeup. So this is the Almay Intense Eye Color palette, and you can't really see the eyebrow highlight, but it's up here. Oh, there you go. You can see it. There's the eyebrow highlight right there, and then this is the crease color, and this is the color for your lid. So you see it has this diagram that helps you. It comes with a little applicator, but I don't use that. I use a regular eyeshadow brush. And I don't remember the exact price of it, but this was definitely under $10. And it's really, really cool. It'll give you a set eye style if you really don't know much about makeup yet. It'll pick the colors for you, and you have a look. And I kind of have it on my eyes. I didn't put the eyebrow highlight on because, you know, I didn't really need it right now. But this is a good option, and they have all different types of palettes, so this is a good option. Here's a mascara that I like, and this is Almay as well, and I'm not sure if this is discontinued or not, but it's the One Coat Dial Up, and I like it because it's kind of like you can apply whatever amount you want. If you want it to be like super thick, then you can dial it to 3 and then use it from there. Or if you don't want it to be that thick, you can turn the dial to 1, and then it's really good. I don't know if this is discontinued or not, but this is a good option too. Speaking of e.l.f., like a lot of my stuff is rubbed off because I use it a lot. But this was, or it did say e.l.f., and it's like their liquid eyeliner. And this one has a felt tip on it. This is actually brown, if you can tell. Yeah, but these are really good, and a lot of people I know like these. So that's a great option. Okay, so one thing with e.l.f. that I had when I was in college, but I think it's discontinued, was the Beauty Encyclopedia, which was awesome. I mean, I still have it, but I don't really use it as much. It comes with a bunch of eyeshadows in it, and what did mine come with? And I think maybe an eye brush. I can't remember exactly. But you know, it seems to be discontinued. So I looked on their website to see what else they had that would be like in a beauty encyclopedia, and especially for the eye section, I saw e.l.f.'s Essential Beauty Book eye sets, and they're $5 a piece, and they come in natural, smoky, and bronzed. So each of those palettes come with 6 eyeshadows, and it also comes with primer and an application brush and also eyeliner. So that's pretty cool. For $5, you know, that's pretty cool. So I think that's something that, you know, you should consider to throw in there too. I'm not exactly sure if they still have them for lips and face like the beauty encyclopedia I had in college. But it's definitely worth looking around the e.l.f. website because they do have a good quality of stuff for very cheap prices. Like some stuff is $1. Most of their stuff is $1 a piece. But if you want to get their studio stuff, it's about $3 a piece, which still is not bad at all. So that's definitely, you know, some options for you to take with you to college. And I may come back later on a video or on a blog post and add to that list. Until next time, bye.